we're here to give out the Shacknews Award for Shackbattle Game of the Year. Shack battles have been going on for 28 years in the Shacknews community. It started in IRC, which is called Internet Relay Chat, Donovan. Kind of like Discord, but without any images or videos or the ability to stream or really anything. No emotes.
How'd you use it? How'd you communicate?
Text. And if you really wanted to express yourself, you used ASCII art.
Oh, is that like an acronym or something?
Anyway,
right in the old.
ouch. Anyway, we're here to talk about what games the community's been playing. So these Shack battles, it's either once a week, once a month, once a quarter, once whenever. Shackers get together and they play a game. So this year, I believe we have 3 nominations for this category. The first one is Street Fighter 6. The second one is Battlefield 2042, but I believe Battlefield 5 was also kind of played this year too. It's like Battlefield in general as a franchise is kind of a Shack Battle game. And then the longest running consecutive week Shack Battle, Wreckfest, the Demolition Derby racing game. So those are the 3 nominations. I believe Wreckfest and Street Fighter have won this award in the past. So what do we say? You want to start voting? Does anyone have anything they want to say on behalf of any of these games? I will say that the Street Fighter, the community in Shacknews is pretty large, and they've been putting together like actual tournaments. Some of them have even been competing at Evo and stuff. So yeah, I'd say our Street Fighter 6 community is still going pretty strong right now. And I obviously mentioned Wreckfest is happening every week.
I will say I feel very happy for the Wreckfest crew because they were the most excited to see that there's a sequel coming. So
that was gonna be my point, that this might be the last year that the original Wreckfest is the Shack Battle game, right? I assume we'll move over to Wreckfest 2 as long as that game isn't like some sort of disaster.
Not so fast, my friend. You have to realize how old these people are, and also that Wreckfest 2 might make the mistake of not having dedicated servers, which would be a huge miss for a Shack Battle game. Because that's one of the best parts of the Wreckfest week or Wednesday Shack Battles is that, there's a server, there's mods that you have to install. Like, it's a whole thing to get into it. Wreckfest 2 can make 1 or 2 mistakes. If they offered crossplay, maybe that would solve some of the other issues. But I think the thing that really killed off Battlefield, for instance, David, was when they shifted away from dedicated PC servers. Because we used to be able to have a Shack Battle of like 40 people in a server. And it's kind of getting closer to that in 2042, but it's still not there. Like the Bad Company days, Bad Company 2 days. Like those Shack Battles are still kind of iconic in the community. So that's the concern I have, Donovan, is that if Wreckfest 2 makes that mistake when it comes to online play, it might actually push the whole community to stay in Wreckfest 1.
Yeah, you're right. I'm assuming that they'll do everything right with Wreckfest 2, which is probably a bold assumption to make with any modern sequel. But yeah,
as I said, not so fast, my friend, because you never know. Game company's abilities to screw up just one decision can lead to this, chain reaction that leads to the game not being picked up. Because I mean, like, think about how many Team Fortress 2 Shack battles there have been, or like, even like if I were to announce a Quake tournament, we'd be able to get like 32 people in a Quake tournament by the end of the month or something. So, like, the community's still out there, and it's definitely old school games, but it's also games that kind of have old school vibes, but are also have like these really solid features like Street Fighter 6 does when it comes to hosting your own tournament and stuff and spectating and stuff. So, but yeah, I think those are the 3 games. You guys feel comfortable voting? Anyone want to say anything else on behalf or against any of these?
Against.
Greg, do you have anything to say? Did Battlefield 2042 say something mean to you on Twitter?
No, they weren't mean to me. No, Wreckfest feels like the game that when I think about Shack Battle, it's exactly where my mind goes. Is Wreckfest.
Yeah, I could see that. Okay, so is that your vote, Greg?
Yeah.
I guess we'll start with Greg. He's the center square on my screen. If we were playing Hollywood Squares.
See, Donovan, Hollywood Squares was a game show.
I haven't heard of it, so don't know this is.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
That's next up for a revival. I mean, we've had all these game shows coming back. Why not get Steve Harvey to host it?
Screw it. We're just gonna do it right now. It was like tic-tac-toe with celebrities and trivia, Donovan. I don't know how else to describe it.
Whoopi Goldberg was prolific for being in the center square all the time.
Gilbert Gottfried. Anyway, we digress. TJ.
Wreckfest.
Wreckfest. Oh man, I think Wreckfest might be taking it this year. Ozzy.
Wreckfest, and shout out to Tom W for keeping that going every week.
Yep. Sam.
Yeah, go Wreckfest. Why not? Pop it down.
Okay. Steve.
I'll go Wreckfest as well.
Wow. Wreckfest also on Switch now, Steve.
Oh,
There you go.
I don't know if you ever considered putting that on the Steve Tendo show. I don't know how you would do that, but it has a single player game. Anyway, David.
Yeah, Wreckfest.
Wow. Donovan.
Wreckfest.
Okay. Danny.
I am indeed going with Wreckfest as well.
Wow.
Going to be the end of an era, potentially.
I'm gonna vote for Street Fighter 6.
Fair enough.
Oh, it was gonna be a sweep.
I just honestly, I see who's playing. I don't know. I read the chatty, and I don't. No offense to the Wreckfest crew. I think there's more people playing Street Fighter 6 this year. Consistently.
I mean, I love me some Street Fighter 6, so.
And also,
I
Danny,
mean,
like,
what is
with
consistent, right? It's like every Wednesday for Wreckfest. Do Street Fighter games just like pop up? I don't really follow it.
no, it's planned. It's coordinated. There's tournaments. Like, I don't know, man. Like the Picnip, I think it's Picnip_5 r/whatever. I can't remember his name. He organizes it. There's a Steam, there's a Shack Fighter Steam community. Like I don't know. It's the fighting game community on the Shack it's been around for a really long time, and I haven't seen it as active until Street Fighter 6 dropped. And I think it's because of a lot of those things. Those creature comforts that they added and, rollback netcode. But really that whole battle hub, I just think is great.
Yeah, the hub is really clean.
Mhm.
I like that. They broke it down. Of course, you got your crossplay.
See, I played a little bit of the spoiler here. You guys wanted a Shackmas miracle of a unanimous vote, and I
There
ruined
goes
it.
our pizza party.
No pizza party for Wreckfest. But anyway, congratulations to Bugbear Entertainment and Wreckfest, multiple time winner of this award. But you are the Shackbattle Game of the Year 2024. Hooray!
You see, this is a hell-raising, death-chasing, hope-smashing, and dream-crashing life, and it won't take no prisoners.